Tazzy Faye here, and welcome to another episode of Thursday, where I, Tazzy Faye, tell you guys a story that's interesting, funny, I don't know, on a Thursday. All right, so let's go ahead and get set up, shall we? So let's go ahead and get the story rolling. So this story took place, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years ago on a religious holiday for us, and it was summer, it was hot. I was hanging out with one of my good friends. I don't know how I got sucked into meeting a bunch of other people who were acquaintances, and I ended up becoming a chauffeur for the day. I can't remember if that was voluntary or forced. At the time, I was driving like a 10-year-old white Land Rover, and it had like 200,000 miles on it, like 4 passenger seats, but somehow I had 8 people smushed in the car. It was not a safe thing to do. I don't know why we did it. I know exactly why we did it, because there were only 2. Actually, I don't remember why. Well, whatever. Anyway, so I had 2 younger girls packed in the trunk. We had a bunch, like 4 people squished in the back, and then 2 people sitting up front. And it was very distracting, to say the least, while I was driving. So while I was driving, some of the girls were like, hey, Tasneem, the girl in the back doesn't look so good. And I look in my rearview mirror and she's like all red and stuff. And I was like, okay, she's about to pass out. That was my first major distraction of the day. You know, there was no AC reaching the back in the trunk, and I'm sure she was overheating and with all those people and whatever. That's where my mind was at. I was like, gotta get gas, gotta get this girl out of this car. So we pull over to a gas station. She gets out and she's fine. Okay. So I take the gas nozzle, whatever, put it in my car and start filling up my gas. There's tons of people talking because there's like 8 people, like I mentioned, and there's a whole nother car full of people that was getting gas, that were part of our group, and they were getting gas right next to us. So I was very stimulated, okay? My mind was just like boing, boing, boing. Then right at that moment came distraction number 2. I got a text message from one of my friends, and she was like, hey, it's Neem. You want to go watch a movie tonight or tomorrow with blank insert name here? Let's call her Felicity. Let's give her the name Felicity. She's like, hey, you want to come to the movies? And I'm going to invite Felicity and blah, blah, blah. My friend did not know that Felicity and I kind of didn't really like each other. So I was kind of like, oh my God. And that led to distraction number 2, because then my mind was preoccupied with that text message. So I get back in the car, turn on the key, and start driving away. And then I hear, and I'm like, oh my God, what just happened? My heart stopped, and I look in my side view mirror and I see I broke the gas station. Basically, just drove off with the pump still in my car, and all I see is like gas just leaking and like the thing broken, and I start freaking out. Whoa. As if today wasn't bad enough, I have 8 girls smushed in my car. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. And then on top of that, I'm gonna get in trouble for breaking a gas station. Okay, everybody got quiet, all the noise just, it was done. And I see the workers or the owners or whoever come out of the gas station, and they're walking towards me. And my first instinct was like, hey, I'll pay for it, I'm so sorry. I will pay for it, I'm so sorry. Not knowing how much a gas station costs. Like, I don't even know if I can pay for repair of a gas station. So the guy comes up to me and he's like, he's looking at it, and I'm just like, oh my God, I done messed up. And he looks at me and he's like, no, it's fine. You know, we actually, what did he say? We have this built into our system. So we, you know, in case someone drives off, it just detaches. And I was like, oh, you're already prepared for stupid people like me. Got it. Understood. Anyway, moral of the story for today is that just don't be distracted, man. You might break a gas station, or even worse. What can be worse than breaking a gas station? Probably a lot of things. Yeah, you might break the gas station or do something worse. I don't know. Don't text and drive. Don't stuff 8 people in your car. I mean, there's so many morals to the story, but the biggest moral to the story is just don't be distracted. I hope it taught you guys something. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Links for social media are down below, as well as an email address that you could send an intro video to. Appreciate the support. Appreciate your comments. You guys are hilarious. You keep me cracking. You keep me young. Tazzy Faye, out.